line with its objective to be the leading voice for the waste and recycling industry by providing collective effort in preferring sustainable solutions in the waste sector at the federal, state, and local government levels. The Recycler Association of Nigeria had organized Unlocking Nigeria's Circular and Green Economy 2024 conference in Abuja. Speaking to ENTV on the importance of the conference, the president of the Recycler Association of Nigeria, Rita Ideha, and other participants of the conference have this to say.
What's happening here is quite impressive because it's the first time that an association such as ours, the recycling space, is bringing together different stakeholders to talk about the challenges, but also identify the opportunities and celebrate the win. So it's such an amazing thing that is happening, and it definitely is the first one. It's coming really late because we've been in the business for so long, and now this is the first time this kind of thing. So it's to create more platforms for collaboration, for partnerships, to put our work out there because recycling is a lot in Nigeria. Circular economy is something that is even on the global scale, right? It's not something that is local, and so we need to put out what we're doing more so that people can see the opportunities here. We can create more employment, but we can also bring more investment to open this space up. The biggest challenge we're facing in our industry and in unlocking circular economy in Nigeria is actually investment. That's the first thing, because there are no infrastructures on ground. So SMEs are having to invest so much in infrastructure development. We are having to spend so much in even sensitization, for example. Not everybody knows about why they should sort their waste at source. So you hardly see any for-profit recycling company not having an NGO or not having a scheme to do community sensitization, which is more or less you spreading yourself in with resources that you have, right? You see people also having to build collection centers that government should be building, right? So we're having to invest a lot of resources in infrastructure development. So we need the government to create an enabling environment for infrastructure development while we do the business and scale it. Of course, like I said, there's a lot of room for both social and economic development in the circular economy. The space, if you recycle, you create 6 times more jobs than if you do general waste management or just burn your waste, right? That's a lot, and we know how job creation is a major thing in Nigeria. First again, for the Recyclers Association of Nigeria, which is the host of this, I want to say a big thank you for the platform, for the dedication to this. So our partners, the Federal Ministry of Environment, to Switch Recycling, to the Coca-Cola Company, Nigerian Bottling Company, to I don't want to miss any names, to Nestle, to Environmental Expressions, to BASF, to which other one? To Aleph Recycling, and all of our partners, even those that give us products. I want to say a big thank you. We needed all of the collaboration to make this possible, and it won't end at this. There is need for more collaborations, for different collaborations between the board of this conference for us to again achieve what we want to achieve: sustainable development, employment, and economic development for all. So yes, thank you for doing this, but we want to even do more collaborations. Investment is something that every of our members talk about. But what we try to do is honestly work with institutions like the Bank of Industry. I know we recently sent a letter to even Smidan, and we're trying other development agencies and even Development Bank of Nigeria. So going forward, now that we have this kind of platform where we're bringing stakeholders together, it's to build up on this, to reach out to more of those agencies that have the institutional power to fund SMEs such as ours. Yeah, so that's what we'll be doing tomorrow, getting these agencies on board.
As a regulator representing the DG, the agency have the mandate to enforce all environmental laws of Nigeria except oil and gas. We have the mandate to enforce compliance with the international multilateral environmental agreement. With regards to unlocking circular economy and green economy, the agency have already put in place a lot of mechanisms apart from the regulations that are in place. There is this program we call Extended Producer Responsibility Program. It is a project or a program that brings all the producers together, set up what we call Producer Responsibility Organization, and this enhances collection of end-of-life packaging of material from customers or consumers. So all those materials are no more treated as waste. They are treated as material because it will be given to recyclers, and recyclers will use it to produce other things that we will use. And the regulations are putting in place measures to ensure that whatever you produce, you design it for recyclability, so so that it will not just end in the dump site where you don't have anything you can do with it. I know that a lot of plastics are in the environment. It's not bad, but the design and understanding the technology to recycle it is because we are not against plastic. We are not against other materials. We have scrap metal in the environment. That's what they use in producing reinforcement rods that we produce today. It is the aspect of circular economy that is bringing this. People are collecting carton. We also part of the circular economy where carton, after the consumers have used it, other people collect it and send it back to recyclers, and it comes back to the market. So you don't have to go to the bush or the forest and keep cutting down trees to produce pulp and paper. So for this conference today, we have brought this message to the participants, and we are taking that also, which is part of the thing we are advocating. Cooperation, synergy, working together with other people. You don't work in silos, you must work together. And we're also talking, the partners we are encouraging using tech that will help to gather data, digital data and data that people can trust. And without data, you can't know the quantity of waste that is coming into Nigeria or the waste that is being generated in the country. It will not enhance better planning. But when you have data, it enhances planning, and you know what you are trying to control in the country. Thank you.
I'm so excited about today's event. RAN was started in 2018, so it was started 6 years ago, 5-6 years ago, and this is the first big conference that we're having at this scale. So to have people from different stakeholders, organizations join us in having a conversation around circular economy, which is very critical for the growth of our country right now. It's just immense. I'm super excited. I was the inaugural vice president, and so to see what we have a new ESCO now, and to see what they've been able to come up with, I'm so proud. So, and again, this conversation is something that we need to continue to talk about. In Nigeria, we need to throw away the concept of linear economy, where we just take stuff, we use it and we throw it away, and start talking about how we can either reuse those things, recycle them, or refurbish them. Especially as our reserves for a lot of materials are depleting every day. So this conversation is just bringing it to the forefront, and I can't thank people like you as well, who are also using your platform to highlight the work that needs to happen and to get the word out there to everybody. So again, I'm super excited, very excited. Ministry of Environment, first of all, I want to thank them for all the work that they're doing, but there's a lot of work to be done. So we need their continued support as policies are being crafted, as investors are coming into the country to support people like us, that they continue those kind of conversations and sort of link us together. And then with my fellow colleagues, Nigeria is tough right now, everybody knows. In this space, because it hasn't gotten the level of legitimacy that we would like, a lot of smaller companies are still struggling, Like I said, to move bottles from here to Lagos is almost ₦1 million. And the bottles we're selling, how much is it? So, there's a lot of support needed, but I just want to encourage everybody to be resilient, to not give up, because they're not only doing it for themselves, they're doing it for people and they're doing it for the planet as well, to make sure our planet is clean. Chartered that we're a waste collection and recycling company. Our headquarters is in Abuja, but we have locations in Ondo State and in Lagos State now. We're looking to expand as well. We use not only technology, but we also have a great network of people that we work with. We work with aggregators in far north, everywhere from Adamawa to Yobe to Jalingo, Sokoto. But one of the things that we really care about is the 3 Ps plus 1. So we care about the people in the communities that we work in. We care about the planet, making sure that the planet is healthy, and we mop up all the ways that can cause harm. We care about making money. I won't lie, we care about making money. But we also care about partnerships with organizations such as
RAN, FBRA, Nestle, Coca-Cola, and all a Ministry of Environment, APD. So these are all organizations in the value chain that we work with. So again, we work with everybody, and I'm proud to say that we currently have we've already been able to create over 200 green jobs in our company, and we've able since our inception 9 years ago, we've been able to mop up over 8,000 tons of waste. So, and we still have a long way to go. So we want to call on all our value and stakeholders to please continue to support us, and we want more materials. Don't throw away your bottles, don't throw away your paper, don't throw away your carton, don't throw away your cans. Make sure you recycle with us.
Of the Food and Beverage Recycling Alliance, which is the alliance made up of private sector food and beverage companies. We have 33 members that have come together to support the ecosystem. So in 2018, and our focus was to enhance the operations of the waste management sector, especially for recycling. And today I'm excited that we're winning the award for ecosystem builder, because that's actually what we've been doing. Identifying the different players in the ecosystem, identifying the gaps and the challenges, and using the funding and support from our member companies to enhance the different players in the value chain, to ensure that we can move from the linear economy to a circular economy. It supports our members. We are encouraged that their work is showing impact, and the ecosystem is appreciative of what they've done in the last 5 years. But it's also a call for us to do more, because there's always more to do. They say the reward for hard work is more work. So it's a call and it's a challenge for me to do more, so that we can continue to make an impact in Nigeria. I'm dedicating the award to the 33 member companies of the food and beverage sector that are members of the Food and Beverage Recycling Alliance for all the support, the funding, the technical and both moral support that they're giving us, and for providing this platform for me to be able to coordinate all the activities and also make an impact in the sector.
We have been striving so hard to make this program a better place, because we actually discovered the niche and the opportunities that we can actually harness from waste management as a whole. So as a person, I believe that many of our recyclers and my colleagues and myself as a whole have been able to at least create about 10,000 jobs thereabouts. And this has been, I'm sure that this is good for the environment, this is good for the community as a whole, as well as making sure that your health is properly in place, because once we allow this waste to get into the water, and you drink the fish that you eat, we consume some of this waste, and some of this thereby affecting the food you eat. Not only your environment, the food you eat, your environment, your health, and every other thing around. Sometimes we look from asset management, something we call asset management, and making sure that the non-collateral loan, you don't collect anything collateral, they rate that loan according to your bank statements. So they give you that and you pay it in 6 months, no collateral.
Today I would say it's a blessed day. We have started this journey for such a long time. Some of us have been doing this for so long. We've been doing it. Some people have been in the game for 22 years. People have been in the game like me. I've been in the game for 15 years. And it has always been our dream for everybody to come together in a city like this, a city of unity, to bring everybody together. And it's happening today for the first time. So I'll say we have started to make history. History is being made today, and different recyclers from different walks of life, different states in Nigeria are coming together. First of all, to know that there's opportunity. Once you understand that there's opportunity in recycling, and there's, in waste, there's so much value in waste that we're not even talking about. We've not started scratching the surface. Lagos, for example, has over 22 million people. So talk about the rest of Nigeria, and all of us, whether you are sick, whether you're a child, or you emit waste. And when you start to gather that value, it brings tons of resources and tons of money as well. So unlocking it is, first of all, you need to understand the value in it, and then start to chase after the value and make it better. I would say a job well done. This is the first of many. We need to start doing more of this. We need to start engaging people, especially young people. I was very happy to see a lot of young people in the space today. They're talking about so many things. They're talking about even more technical things than what we're doing. And so I believe that, you know, the future, Nigeria's future would be better if we have more young people doing something. And reaching out to everybody else that supported this project, that sponsored in one way or the other, it is actually a job well done for everyone.
One, we all share the same issues. Generally, recyclers, we all face logistics issues, we have funding issues. Those are like the two main things. So it's coming together so that we have these issues. What solutions can we bring up that solves everything for everybody? Like how do we solve the logistics problem? How do we have access to people who can fund this sector, because it's like a green sector. It's not the usual funding. So what are those people or what are those organizations that fund green that give green finance so that we can grow, because we have to expand. If we expand, we're able to collect more waste, we're able to recycle, we're able to achieve that circular economy in Nigeria. So that's one of the big things. I'm not is a plastic recycling company based on Batman. We recycle an average of 100 tons monthly. So far, we launched last year in June, and we've been able to collect over 25 million to date. We've also disbursed over 85 million naira to individuals and MSMEs to help us get this out. So that's what we've done.
The stakeholders in the waste sector promise to make waste collection, processing, and disposal operation safer in our environment. Augustus Oche Ifene, ENTV, Abuja.